Welcome to another episode of Test Drive Thursday, but as I explained in the time-lapse earlier from this week, I am going to be trucking for Paris after everything that's happened in the last week, so this is a bit of respect for that, and I've got the little Pray for Paris number plates there, but anyway, let's get into it. So as you can see, we're driving the Renault Magnum update version 14.36, and we're just outside Strasbourg, which is where we finished off in the time lapse. So we drove all the way down here to Strasbourg. So we're going to drive it to Metz today, and then we're going to drive down to Dijon, taking some wooden beams from John Deere. So let's jump aboard. As you can see, I've got my squirrel mug over there. You saw everything in the time-lapse basically, but the best thing is when you turn the ignition on, then go across the TV tuner. We got some French football. So let's turn that off and then start it up. And as you can see, I've already got 250 mils on the clock, but yeah, it's been really nice so far. Yeah, averaging 80 litres every 100 miles, which isn't that good, but what? Yeah, it's my driving basically. And they also did change the gear ratios because the gearbox is really weird. It doesn't actually tell you. On what they are, it just gives you a model number, which is a bit annoying, I find, but I like this one. This was the top one on the list, so yeah, I went for this one if you guys are looking into this mod. But as you saw the football up there on the TV, it is 7:30 on Tuesday, so that means the football's on. Yeah, the football has just started on ITV, the coverage, so in Wembley, so hopefully nothing bad happens there. Is it Prince Harry's there? I'm not sure. Yeah, I just hope nothing bad happens, else that's going to be quite bad. But I've heard that it's very, very, very high security there. But yeah, you guys, when you're watching this, will know if anything happens or who wins or whatever, but I'm sure nothing will happen and it will be fine. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into that anymore because I want this to be an enjoyable thing, and this game, watching this video to just escape reality for the next half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever the length of this video is. But yeah, it's Mannheim, so we're right on the edge. Do we even pass it into Germany? Right, we're just about to pass into Germany. But the plan was for this week is to just truck all the way around France, well, as much as I can, in a Renault truck. Yeah, we've sort of found ourselves on the east of France, and we've got a bit stuck, really, because we're crossing borders constantly. But we're driving mostly in France, so that's what I wanted. Coming up to a toll. If you did watch the time lapse, and if you haven't, I'd recommend you go and watch it, because with the music that I combined it with, I think it came out actually quite good. I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, should we give these people a race? Yeah. Right, who should we give a race? I'm gonna give this Audi a race here. Put it into, oops, come on, fifth. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, the 520 brake horsepower Renault jumps into the lead. Oh, he's gaining, he's gaining. Oh, come on. Oh, he's coming, he's coming. And he's gone. We got him on, oh, he's backing off. He's backing, oh no, he's gone. He is gone. We beat him on the acceleration there, up to about 60, and then he just went. See, yeah. Yeah, the gearbox is really weird on this. It's capping it at about 90, which is still really quick, but whatever. Let's see what this thing can do before we blow the engine up. Yeah, 92 I think. 93. It's getting twisty, I'm going to back off. Oh, it seems I'm really... Oh, this is not good at high speed. This is really wobbly. Really twitchy as well. You can feel it wobbling loads. Back off. Overtaking the Prius. Mustard Prius. Turning off as well. But yeah, it comes with loads of interiors, this mod, which is really nice. I went for this one, is it the Platinum? You can even put a chrome trim around it in the options. But the amount of interior options on this truck is just phenomenal. I really do like it. It's just a sad thing, is it? It does use quite a lot of your FPS up. But the good news is, the computer I'm talking about is definitely happening. It is definitely coming. It's definitely being ordered. So, as I said, oops, that was close. January the 1st next year, you'll see, to the end of this year, you will still... Right, that guy had to brake because that idiot overtook around the bend. I had nothing to do then. That is the first time that's happened to me. Wow, what an idiot. I wasn't going that quickly either, but there was nothing I could do. But here we are. Love that noise. They've made that noise really nice now. Right, here we are at the wood place. I think the trailer's over to the left. Yeah, there it is. Hopefully it doesn't get dark enough on this journey. Because it is quite, with this winter mod, it goes dark at about 3, or starts to at least. And that's when I start to get FPS troubles. Look the squirrel mug there. If you guys are not a follower of Squirrel on YouTube and Twitch, definitely go and recommend him out, because he's the one who inspired me. Wow, you can actually get into the bed. Didn't know that, but yeah, I like the seat back there as well. It's really nice. You can put a bag on there as well. It's really good, this mod. Steering isn't half bad either. Right, let's get this. What we're taking, wooden beams, was it? Let's have a look. 22 tons of wooden beams. If we had, that was close. If we had the 6x2 or 6x4 chassis now, I'm guessing we'd start to very slightly feel understeer, which is not a good thing. Yeah, I like how the sun doesn't get very high. It's really realistic now. But that, where the window goes down and there's that black thing, it's really annoying. What's a scanny doing? Probably my chance then, wasn't it? Right, after this red on, clear that way. Right, let's go. It's hard to get out, but we're finally out. So right outside when I'm recording this now on a Tuesday, a tropical storm. Whoa. What is wrong with these people? Like, the tropical storm, is it Barney, is outside and it's making a massive racket, so I do apologise if you're hearing some like doors like banging, but yeah, there's nothing really I can do. I can't exactly tell the storm to stop, but if you guys know how to make storms stop being annoying, please do post in the comments down below. But yeah, I find it really weird that the videos, both videos in fact from last week, were both France related, and then that whole horrible event happened. Yeah, I find that a bit weird, to be honest. Should be able to make these lights now. They should change. I hope. Change. Oh, they're gonna irritate me. Yeah, so you're having 4 French themed videos on the trot. So I think we had, was it Freightliner to France, the time lapse from last week. Then you had Test Drive Thursday, where I drove a Renault Premium. And what then was it? It was, go in this lane. Then this week you had the French themed one, which was done deliberately. I can't remember what that was now. Even though I only made it yesterday. What was it? Oh yeah, we drove this. What am I on about? Yeah, we drove this from Paris to Strasbourg. And then now, you're watching this now. What river this is? Is it the Seine? I'm not sure. Or maybe that comes from the, I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't even know if it's geographically correct, as it were. But yeah, this paint theme on this truck is see, like the dash lights are blue, or the rev counter does anyway, when you're got the retarder on, which is really nice detail. Let's have a look how far we got to go. So we got 107 miles to go. So it's probably it's time to start thinking about the rating. So if you're new to Test Drive Thursday, which for the majority of viewers, that's rather true. So what we do near the end of each video, we give the truck a rating, and basically it splits up into 100 points, and there's 5 categories, so obviously 20 points per each one. So the 5 categories are customization, that's what it says on the tin really, isn't it? How much you can customize the truck. Features, that's stuff like I talked then about the dash lighting up blue with the retarder on, and TV, that's a feature. A sat nav. You can get a transparent sat nav as well, which I drove in episode 8. So if you want to go and have a look at the transparent sat nav, go and have a look at that episode. That's right inside it. And then we got driving, which is what the truck is like to drive and how it sits on the road. What is this parcel force fan doing? It's sad that you can't see your own reflections in the system trailers. That'd be nice, but I'm guessing that'd take a lot of your FPS away, as it is another mirror basically. But it does see other vehicles. Come on. I hate this, they always accelerate. Or there's a hill when you try and overtake. I'm not sure if this is illegal in France as well. Heavy good vehicles. I know in some sectors it is, there's a weight limit. But yeah, I don't think that's simulated in this. And we got some momentum now. We're gonna go for an overtake on them all. What is this trailer? I think that's from Farming Sim. Straight out of it. That's a dirty trailer. Box trailer with, what was that, an 8x4 or 10x4 chassis? Kinda weird. Right, this will be test for driving. I felt that lean there. Right, the next one is sounds, which is obviously what the truck sounds like, and any like indicator sounds or anything else. I suppose you can class a TV sound as a sound, but yeah. Look how wobbly this is at high speed. And then the other one is detail, how high the textures are basically. So let's just open the calculator on my phone to make life easier for me when adding everything up after. Okay, so first of all, customization, as you saw in the time lapse in the beginning, is absolutely phenomenal. I really do like it. You can customize absolutely everything. The only thing I'd like is to be able to put drinks in the cup holders, but that is just really minor. Right, I'm gonna either run over this Prius or that meter needs to hurry up. Probably put it on cruise control in a minute so I can concentrate. So for customization, I'm gonna give it a massive 18 because this thing is amazing. What we got next? Features. Loads and loads of features. So again, I'm going to give it a 17. I don't think, yeah. So this rating thing started about 10 weeks ago. So the episode 8 with this truck wouldn't have a rating, but if it did, it'd be nice to compare. What the hell? What an idiot. So it'd be good to compare if we did, but sadly we don't. Driving at the top end, if you're playing this like a simulator, which I do from time to time, I I tried to do normal, but as I'm trying not to make the video really long, I try not to overdo it as you do. But what am I on about? Yeah, driving. Yeah, it's really nice on the road. It's just at the top end if you need to get out of where some quickly. Be nice if you can run away from the police as well. Even though that never happened, but yeah. What am I on about? Yeah, driving is really good. I'd like a bigger engine maybe, but for anything up to 25 tons in this engine will do completely fine. And it sounds really good as well anyway. So for driving, I'm going to give it a 15. I forgot to change sounds. Let's just listen to it for a bit. The turbo one is so good and it's so crisp. Sounds really nice. I'm gonna give it a 16. This might be one of the highest rated trucks I ever test. £29. Jesus. Try and get in front of this van. Right. Over now. So it's detailed. This thing, if you look closely, the textures are so high. There's so much detail in everything it does. Even all the way back there up the bed. And all the detail is put into the leather texture. Oh my god. That was... How did it not fall over? I was thinking then that bike's just going to shoot it up into the air. But yeah. But yeah, the detail is great, so I'm going to give it an 18. So that... Hang on. Divided by... That score is on the screen right now. I do think that is one of the highest scoring trucks that I've ever tested. So, GG to all these mod developers. This mod is amazing. I absolutely love it. In fact, before I even started playing Euro Truck, I love Renault, the brand, and is this guy going straight on? I think he is. Really? You would do that? Okay, so when I commit myself, you just start. That's how it works, isn't it? Okay. How about let's give you a gentle kiss with my eyes moved off. Yeah, as I was saying, the rent. Come on, dude. Come on. What? They couldn't have written that. It's when you start moving, the AI moves as well. That's all kinds of wrong. But yeah, that's a really high score. What was it? No way. Hang on. No. Right, when you rev it really high, you get redlined and it glows. That, right, this mod, add another 5. There you go, there's the final score. That thing is awesome, I love that. Not that you should be redlining your truck like that, but that is awesome. Yeah, but this was my favourite truck, the Renault Magnum. I just loved the looks of it. It looks so American. Cool. But yeah, what a great mod. What a great mod. It's going to take some beating. Right, horse. Yeah, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I've got your wooden beams. I don't know what you need them for. Maybe some new flooring there. It looks a bit dirty. I have a new hutch run or whatever horses have. I don't know. They're for you anyway. Can you come inside for them, please? Too busy thinking about the horses. Failing at reversing. This is terrible. There we go, it wants that. Disconnecting trailer. So let's put it in gear. So thank you for watching that, guys. If you did enjoy, please do press that like, as I did really enjoy making it. And it is 3 o'clock now in game, so we've reached our target. So if you did enjoy it, please do press that like. Why not subscribe for more videos like this weekly? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.